Hello recommenders, this is Romeo from recommendationbook.com, and today I have a discussion for you. I'm gonna talk you why I choose cold steel for my EDC. Normally when I make a video, I write down the things I wanna say in a piece of paper, and I read the paper. Today I won't write down. I'm gonna just talk with you. So if I sound repetitive, excuse me. If I sound repetitive, excuse me. So let's start here. Why I choose cold steel for my EDC? And to answer the question, I gotta answer what is the best folder for EDC. That's the question because I'm trying to answer here. What is the best folder for EDC? And so let's start here. Here I have some things here just for your arcade. I have here a Ganzo Multitool, a Clarus flashlight, a Ganzo folder, Timex Expedition watch, Lightspeed pen, and 2 cold steel folders. So why I choose cold steel for my EDC? Well, the primary reason why I choose cold steel for my EDC is lock strength. I like strong locks. Now this folder here, the cold steel Recon, this folder here, I believe this folder is the best production folder that exists. And now this folder here, he's not perfect, you know, because there is things that the other cutlers make better than cold steel. Like for example, the clips, you know, from Spyderco are better than the clips from cold steel. The folders from Spyderco and Benchmade are more smooth than cold steel folders. I have saw some tests on YouTube, and I have saw some tests in the channel of a Russian. If I'm not mistaken, the name of the Russian is I won't remember now, but I put the link in the description box. Is a very famous Russian here in YouTube, and he make a test, hard use test with several folders, and you can see that the heat treatment on cold steel is not very good. So the point I'm trying to make here, you know, is that the knives from the competitors, and I mean the competitors from cold steel, are better than the knife of cold steel in several aspects. Like for example, the test I saw in the channel of this Russian I'm talking about, if I have to guess, I would say the chip on the folder of Benchmade and Spyderco is stronger than the chip on cold steel folders. Now I know that the clip from Spyderco is better than the clips from cold steel, and normally a Spyderco knife comes out from the outside, comes out the box better sharpener than a cold steel knife. I have here a cold steel Pro Light here. Let me see if I can show you. Take a good look at the chip of this folder here. You see how much is sharpened there? About 3 millimeters from here to the beginning of the edge. Now look the other side. It's smaller on the other side. So cold steel knives are not very symmetrical outside the box. The edge on cold steel knives is not very symmetrical outside the box. The clip on cold steel knives, if you see this clip for example here, I had to bend this clip here because this ramp here was very down, this ramp here. And the G10 is very aggressive under the clip. Now, I don't mind the G10 very aggressive under the clip because I can remove the clip and sand under the clip, but I don't like having to bend my clip up. This clip here is very curved down, and I have to bend up to be easy to put in and out of the pocket. So the clips on Spyderco are better than the clips on cold steel. The clips on Ganzo are better than the clips on cold steel. The clips on Ganzo are better than clips on cold steel. The heat treatment of other companies is better than the heat treatment on cold steel. The chippy of the folder of the other companies is better than the chippy on cold steel, but I think the most important thing is lock strength on a folder. And one thing, cold steel has the better strength to blade length to weight ratio. You see, there is a folder from Almar. I won't remember what is exactly the name of the folder right now, but there is a folder from Almar from the ultralight series that has a 4-inch blade that weight is 2 ounces. But the point I'm trying to make here is that that folder from Almar that has 4-inch blade and weighs 2 ounces ain't gonna be so strong as this folder here. Now, cold steel, by what I noticed that cold steel is always the best strength, smooth, weight, and reach ratio. I mean, get for example this folder here. If you see this folder here is smaller than the cold steel Recon. The Ganzo G742 is smaller than the cold steel Recon. But even though the Ganzo G742 is smaller than the cold steel Recon, this folder here weighs more than the cold steel Recon. This folder here weighs 5.7 ounces, and the cold steel Recon weighs 5.2 ounces. So, and this frame lock here ain't gonna be so strong as the triad lock on this cold steel Recon. So what I notice is that cold steel is always the best strength to blade length to weight ratio. If you want a folder that has a lot of reach, that is lightweight and strong, the best folder is cold steel. So basically, now let's understand. No, get for example a folder like this frame lock here. No, now this lock here, it's frame lock. The frame lock type of lock is the lock most people prefer. Most people prefer the frame lock, and I think the reason why most people prefer a frame lock is because they think this folder here is the best strength to smoothness ratio. It's a very smooth to open and close type of lock, the frame lock. It's a very smooth folder to open and close. Frame locks are. And I think the people who prefer frame locks, they think a frame lock is the best smoothness to strength ratio. Now, me personally, I don't trust frame locks. I don't trust frame locks, I don't trust button locks, I don't trust compression locks, I don't trust liner locks. This lock here, the triad lock, is the only lock I trust. The way I see this lock here is only 2 times stiffer than the lock, than a frame lock, but at least 10 times stronger than a frame lock. So as you can see here, I am opening and closing consecutively. I'm opening and closing without any problem. So I don't consider this lock here a stiff lock. I consider a very smooth lock, the triad lock, for me. I consider a very smooth lock. So for me personally, I believe the triad lock is the best strength to smoothness ratio. And what I notice is that cold steel is always the best strength to blade length to weight ratio. And that's why I chose the cold steel for my EDC. You see, I believe that the lock is the most important part of the folder. I did a video the other day telling why I choose a folder for self-defense, and now I'm saying here why I choose cold steel for my EDC. And the reason why I choose cold steel for my EDC is because I believe the lock is the most important part of the folder in the sense of strength. I believe having a strong lock is the most important thing in a folder. That's why I chose cold steel for my EDC. And the other companies like Spyderco, for example, has better clips than cold steel, has better heat treatment than cold steel, has strong chips than cold steel, they are smoother than cold steel, they have better edges out of the box than cold steel, but they are also more expensive than cold steel. But I am not consider money here. The question I'm making here is what is the best EDC folder without consider money. And I believe this folder here, the cold steel Recon, is the best folder, the best production folder there is without consider money. And I believe it because I like strong locks. I believe the lock is the most important part of the folder in the sense of strength. So you see, there are things that the other cutlers are better than cold steel, but I believe cold steel is better than the other cutlers in the things that are more important. There is lock strength and the blade length to weight to strength ratio. I believe cold steel make the strong folders by ounce. If you notice, if you pay attention, you're gonna see that cold steel has more reach than the other folders, by less weight, with more strength. And that's why I choose cold steel for my EDC. Well, I think I spoke all. Put your comments in the comment section. I think this is all. Thanks for watching and see you later.